This is Augustana Sportscene, a weekly update on Viking athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Now, let's catch up on the action and excitement of Augustana athletics as we roll our Augustana Sports Update for this week.
Last Saturday, Coach Tracy Hellman's Augustana men's and women's cross-country teams had a fantastic performance at the NCAA Division II Championships in Spokane, Washington. The Augustana men recorded their best finish in program history as they claimed third place. Paul Yak led the way with a sixth place finish, with brothers Tom and Harold Carbo finishing 11th and 19th. All three earned All-American honors for the Vikings. The Augustana women competed hard and ran to a fifth place finish. Kristen Bronbo paced the way for the ladies with a 10th place finish, with Runa Falk claiming the 24th spot. For their efforts, both Kristen and Runa earned All-American honors. In women's basketball, Coach Dave Krause' team picked up non-conference home victories over William Penn and Presentation College. The Vikings got past William Penn 75-65 as freshman Haley McCarron recorded her first career double-double with 16 points and 11 rebounds. Emily Schulte showed off her versatility as she scored 18 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, dished out 5 assists, and picked up 3 steals. Rihanna Gullickson added a career-high 10 rebounds. The Augustana ladies then powered past Presentation College 108-46. 5 Vikings scored in double figures, with Sydney Rome scoring 20 points, Shantiva Ashley 19, Alex Nealon 16, Emily Schulte 14, and Rihanna Gullickson 10. Augustana canned 15 three-pointers in the runaway win. Then this past Monday night, the Vikings dropped a hard-fought 70-65 NSIC opener at Wayne State. After falling behind early, the Vikings rallied to take a 34-32 halftime lead. The game stayed close the rest of the way, but the Wildcats made 23 of 28 free throws to just 8 in 13 attempts for Augustana to move their record to 5-0 on the season. Katie Meister led the way for the Vikings as she recorded her first career double-double by scoring 18 points and hauling down 12 rebounds. Alex Nealand added 13 points. In men's basketball, Coach Tom Billeter's team rolled to 3 victories. The Vikings defeated Presentation College 104-55, Dakota State 81-65, and won their NSIC opener at Wayne State 70-45. Over the 3 wins, sophomore Casey Schilling averaged 19.3 points and 6 rebounds per game. Sophomore Dan Jansen was strong also as he averaged 18 points and 6 rebounds in the 3 games. In the win at Wayne State, Augustana led 25-22 at halftime before exploding for 45 second-half points to up their record to 3-2 overall and 1-0 in NSIC action. In volleyball, Coach Ashley Buckley's team saw a very successful season come to an end as they fell to Northern in NSIC tournament action. The Augustana ladies finished the season with a 22-8 overall record. And in wrestling, Coach Jason Reitmeyer's team competed at the Nebraska Kearney Open. 125-pounder TJ North placed 3rd in the Elite Division, while heavyweight Michael Lohman went 4-0. That's our sports update for this week. When we come back, we'll talk Augustana men's basketball with Coach Tom Billeter.
Augustana Sportscene is brought to you by Sanford Health, improving the human condition, and by Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts. Augustana Sportscene is also brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime, and by Graham Automotive, real service, real value.
Midconet Extreme Wideband. 3 levels of extremely fast connections with exceptional capacity to choose from. Extreme 1.0, exciting speeds that start out faster than anyone in the region. Extreme 2.0, exhilarating speed for gaming or streaming. Extreme 3.0, extraordinary speed for the whole house. It's among the nation's fastest. 3 extreme speeds. Only from Midconet Extreme Wideband.
Build your own bundle and save today. xisnext.com.
This isn't an epic sports commercial.
There's no Hollywood director. There's no $1 million budget.
There's no slow motion
or stadiums filled with crowds.
It's just us.
Us.
Real athletes.
Real athletes.
Who want to get better, get stronger,
and make the starting lineup. Be healthy and active.
And this is where we'll do it.
The Sanford Sports Complex, a game-changing destination. Learn more at sanfordsports.com. Audi A4 drivers have spoken. And they rank the A4 highest in total quality index in its class. Experience the new Audi A4 at your local dealer today.
Cleaning hard water spots is hard. Make sure your water softener is working properly. No matter what brand you own, your Culligan man will inspect and check your softener. For this special offer, call and say, "Hey, Culligan man."
Joining me now is Augustana men's basketball coach Tom Billeter. Tom, busy week for the Vikings this past week. 3 basketball games, 3 wins. Let's take them in order. First, you took care of Presentation College.
You know, it was a good game for us, and it was a good game because we got to play a lot of guys. We were coming off, we'd played a bunch of games early, and then we finally got a chance to practice, and I thought we were pretty sharp. I thought the 8 practices really helped us kind of repair some things that we needed to fix, but it also allowed us to get some more stuff in. And it was a good game, balanced, to get to play all your players, and so it was just exactly what we needed at that time.
Well, you guys took care of business, and then last Saturday night, a good Dakota State team came in here and gave us a real good ball game.
I really think Gary has a good team. I think that'll be a team in March that'll play down in Branson, and I think he'll win a couple games down there. They're very good. Watched them on film, saw him play a great game against Northern State, lost by 3. They're very, very talented, very good player in Dylan Hale, big kid, 6'3", kind of one of those classic tweeners, and Vincent in the middle, and I like that Hofer kid that they've got. He's going to be a good player. The freshman from Huron really played well. They got a nice team, nice balance. It was a great game for us because Gary always does a good job of exposing our weaknesses, and yet I thought, we were able to overcome some things. I thought we played very well defensively at times. We still haven't put 40 minutes together, and score 80 points against that team wasn't too bad. So again, a game we needed. A great crowd, almost 1,900 people for that game by ourselves, single game. I thought it was great. And so really a couple of games that we needed at that time for where we were in our program's young infant stages.
Well, it was a great win, the Dakota State victory. And then a quick turnaround and into conference play. We're filming this on Tuesday, so the victory was last night, a big 70-45 NSIC opening win at Wayne State.
Yeah, it was a weird game. In the first half we were up 25-22, and we had great shots. We just didn't make them. But we were playing hard. We were guarding. We ran our offense to a tee, and then we'd miss a 2-foot shot. And so you weren't even mad, at our players. Tried to encourage them at halftime. Tried to be positive. There's nothing really to say other than just go do what you're doing. Those shots are going to fall. And again, we played real hard. Our defense has gotten a lot better. Kids are starting to understand the system. They're doing a better job of executing. Still breakdown here and there, but better ball pressure. And I thought we did a better job of just jumping and avoiding screens where we didn't have to help quite as much, which allows you to cover up their shooters even that much more quickly. So, really good second half. And I can go through the list. It was fun to see young guys like Devin Gilligan, Adam Byer did a really nice job. Ethan Gusky really hit a big 3 to get us going. And then, the old veterans, Casey and Dan, who are all of sophomores now, they just are consistent with their play. And then, Yuri is just out there like a quarterback, which is hard to do as a frontline player, but he knows everything we're doing. Our guys listen to him. And, we haven't gone down to Wayne and played real well very often. In fact, we lost there last year on a last-second miscue. And so to get that win, was good. But they'll get better. They'll improve. Brian will do a good job. And it's new to them, too. They have a brand-new system. So, they're still learning as well.
Well, the Vikings pushed their record to 3-2 and 1-0 in the NSIC. Tom, it's been pretty obvious, I think, to all of us that you've got quite a 1-2 or maybe 1-1 punch would be the way to put it in Dan Jansen and Casey Schilling. You mentioned them being sophomores. Man, they're playing like seniors.
Yeah, and they've got great chemistry together. They're close on and off the court. Both kids really work hard. They love the game. It's funny, Dan's kind of quiet, just works his tail off all the time. He's in shooting all the time. And then Casey's just kind of he's more upbeat, he's more vocal, and works hard as well, but just such a gamer. When it's game time, Casey just really, really brings it every time, as does Dan. But they both have really developed some nice chemistry, and, I'm sure glad we have them because we're really young. And those guys, they are sophomores, but they played a lot last year, even though Casey missed 5 weeks with a broken hand. But they know what they're doing. They know the system, and they've been, it's really been helpful for us as we're still trying to figure out some of our perimeter positions.
Right. So anyway, the Vikings off to a solid start here. After a little bit of Thanksgiving turkey on Thursday, head west and take on 2 Division II teams. Black Hills State on Saturday and South Dakota Mines on Sunday.
And Hill's much improved. Brad's doing a great job there. And Mines has lost one time in 2 years. It just lost to Colorado Mines, who has a very good team this year, by 6 or 8 points. And Jason's done a great job there, and a very hard place to play. So I'm really doing it. We have a lot of kids on our team not from South Dakota. They've never been to Mount Rushmore, and they've never seen Crazy Horse Monument and things like that. So really and truly, it's a trip that they need to take every couple of years just to experience what South Dakota is all about on that side of the state. So we really are doing it for that reason. And it'll be, it'll be good over Thanksgiving. I got so many new kids being away from home for the first time during the holidays, so we'll all be together and have an opportunity to still continue to grow as a team. So it's the right thing to do. It's a good thing to do. I just hope we play well.
Well, the Vikings on the road at Black Hills and Tech, and more basketball. So happy Thanksgiving, Tom. Good luck to you and your team.
Phil. Thanks.
When we come back, we will find Augustana women's basketball coach Dave Krauth. We'll be right back.
Hey, John, heads up. I'm going to be sick for about a week next month.
Next week, I'm going to get a horrible rash and ruin our vacation plans.
Mom, this Thursday, I'm going to throw up all over my teacher.
You can't schedule everything in advance. That's why there's Same Day at Sanford. For your same-day appointment in family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, or internal medicine, contact your local clinic or simply call 855-SAME-DAY.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
iMed Mobility offers a great selection of new and used accessible conversion vans. But our mobility solutions don't stop there. We also sell, install, and service stair lifts, platform lifts, and vehicle lifts, as well as modular ramps, vehicle alternative seating, and many other empowering mobility products. Whether in your home or on the go, iMed Mobility lets you live life free from limitations. Let us be there for you. iMed Mobility, sales, service, and rentals.
Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, "Hey, Culligan Man."
We're back, and with me now is Augustana women's basketball coach Dave Krauth. Well, Dave, the Vikings had a busy week last week. A lot of games as we started out against William Penn. Let's talk about that one first.
Well, now we go back a little ways, but that was really one of those teams where they worry me because they're just so active with guards that attack you and attack you and attack you. And really, I think the emphasis on cleaning up, hand checking, or whatever, made me think a little bit in that game. And we didn't shoot very well, and so it was a little more of a struggle than I hoped it would be. But they have a nice, solid NEIA team, and I think in the end we got through it, and it was one of those we just wanted to put behind us.
Right. Well, nice win for the Vikings, and then took on Presentation College for the next one.
Well, and we're better than Presentation. That was probably the weakest of our non-conference opponents. They didn't play very well, and then we kind of came out and were really knocking down shots. Sydney Rome had an opportunity to come off the bench and get some playing time. She's a shooter, and she knocked down at least 5 threes in that game, and so it was a really a fun game for us, and I almost felt a little bad for them the way that one went, but it was a nice win.
Well, the Vikings, after 3 non-conference victories, turned around, and we're filming this on Tuesday. Last night, took the trip down to Wayne, Nebraska, traditionally strong Wayne State women's team. It was a battle, Dave. We came up a little short.
Well, I knew we were going to be in the fire early, and of course you're playing conference games in November, and we have that level of maybe familiarity with them because we've played not only our home and home, but we've ended up in the conference tournament and playoffs and region, those kinds of things. So, and they tend to really get up for us. Got down, and then I thought our kids off the bench came in and gave us some good solid minutes. We got back in the game, and it was really one of those that, the game was in the balance to the the very last minute, and we just needed to make a play. And sometimes you tend to remember those at the end of the game more than maybe early. But Katie Meister had a career game that night. Alex Nealon came in off the bench, hit some big shots for us. And I thought our post players maybe are a little overmatched, but really held their own well.
Well, our guards, of course, with a lot of experience, Emily Schulte and Shantiva Ashley, off to great starts, although they didn't have great games last night. But Dave, I think more importantly, folks are kind of looking at what's going to happen down low and in the post, and you've had some nice play.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be some type of just a huge transformation from our team now till let's say late in the year. I mean, we kind of are who we are, and we need to peck away and get more efficient and play to our strengths a little bit. I wanted to pressure a little bit more at Wayne than we did, but Emily came out and picked up a couple of quick fouls, and those are the things that sometimes can affect what you do. But we also they made 28 free throws, right. And those are things you aren't going to generally give up 28, 30 free throws and win. So those are things we have to be able to pressure and play good D, and yet at the same time, not put people on the free throw line.
Well, let's talk a little bit further about the gals that are playing down at 4 and 5.
Well, I think Rihanna Gullickson is a kid that's been around now. It's her 5th year and has gone through multiple knee surgeries. And I think, giving us some real quality minutes in really her first year of steady play. We're starting Haley McCarron kind of at the 4, and that's really one of those situations where, she's a true freshman, and, it's kind of learning as she goes. But we mentioned Katie Meister had a nice game. Nicole Kirchhoff is getting some minutes there, and so I think you're going to see a different cast of characters on different nights there.
Well, the Vikings are back home for a non-conference tilt on Saturday afternoon here at 2 o'clock against Midland Lutheran. What do you know about Midland?
Well, they're no longer Midland Lutheran; they're Midland University now.
I'm sorry, Midland University.
And but they're a very good club. They've got a post kid that started at Moorhead and transferred there. That Omaha area is really kind of like Concordia of St. Paul. A lot of kids are. I think they have 6 transfers on their team. Will be a real good test for us and a solid game over this Thanksgiving holiday.
Well, Dave, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Good luck to your team. And when we come back, we will visit with outstanding men's basketball player, Casey Schilling. Stay with us.
Drives the lane, baseline pass to Williams. Williams shoots, gets up, he scores. Tie game. We are going to bring the ball up court under pressure. Long pass inside to Montgomery. He spins. The shot is up, and it's a 20-foot jumper from the 5'11" sophomore forward.
Our heritage is rooted in the gymnasiums of every town, big and small, throughout the region. For this reason, Sanford Health proudly presents Heritage Court at the heart of the Pentagon.
Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, "Hey, Culligan man."
Combine Midco-Net Extreme Wideband, the region's fastest internet, and mid-continent video with TV everywhere, and take shows you normally watch here and watch them anywhere, anytime. So turn your tablet into a TV, take CNN with you, catch the Cartoon Network up here. Turn any screen in the house into a mid-continent screen. Mid-continent video with TV everywhere and the flawless streaming performance of Midco-Net Extreme Wideband make mid-continent the connection that counts.
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick out my outfit. She said, "Pick wisely." I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, "Wow, nice smile." And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
We're back, and with me now is outstanding Augustana basketball player, Casey Schilling. Well, Casey, my goodness, I don't know what's been in the water for you, man, but are you having a season so far? And we'll get back to that here in a minute. But to begin with, folks out there are certainly aware of the Schilling family. There's been 3 brothers, older brother Kurt, who played at Northwestern in Orange City, Cody, who came to Augie and had a great career, and now Casey. So the Schillings have played a lot of basketball. But to begin with, Casey, great high school career at Ellsworth over in Minnesota. Had to make a decision on where to go to college. Why'd you pick Augustana?
Really, I just liked Augie a lot. I'm from a small town. I really liked the small college feel, and I kind of liked it. I mean, I really felt there was a good feeling of community here, and I felt like all the values that are at Augustana, I felt like I hold to myself too. So I mean, I really felt like this was the best place for me.
Well, I'm sure fans out there are interested in the 3 brothers. Let's talk a little bit about growing up. You're 8 years younger than Kurt. Cody's kind of in the middle. What was it like playing ball, hanging around those guys?
Yeah, it was always fun when I was in high school. Kurt just got out of college, so he was still always in the gym and stuff like that, trying to get me better. And Cody was at the peak of his college days, so I mean, we would always play a little one-on-one, and it was always pretty cutthroat. I mean, it was fun though. I'll always remember being in the gym with those guys, and they were just trying to get me to be the best player that I could be, and I'll thank them forever for that.
Quite a basketball family, the Schillings. Well, Casey, this year so far, the Vikings kind of feeling their way with a young team, but wow, over the last week, we've put together 3 great wins. We're filming this on Tuesday. Last night, great win. First conference game down at Wayne State. How are you feeling about the ball club?
Yeah, we started a little rough, but that's expected with a young team like we were. I mean, it would have been nice to get one of the Pentagon games at least, but you know, we dropped them and we can't do anything about that now. We just got to look forward, and I mean, these were great. These were 3 great confidence builders going into this big weekend down in Rapid City. So I mean, if we got to get those, and I mean, we just got to come ready to play, and every night we just have to realize that we have to be the hardest working team on the basketball court.
Well, the Vikings, a young team, and losing a couple of experienced players. Yuri Malashenko's a senior. We've got some other guys, but you and Dan have really had to step up and almost become like seniors on this year's ball club.
Yeah, me and Dan worked our butts off this summer. That's really one thing we wanted to emphasize, that we wanted to come and be ready to go. I mean, obviously we feel like we can be one of the best 1-2 punches in the conference, and I mean, that's what this team needs. I mean, we're gonna try to be these leaders. We're gonna be this team's backbone if they need us to be, and I mean, if other guys can step up and come do their roles too, that's great.
Well, it's been certainly a good week here for the Vikings. Casey, I've been so impressed, and I know fans, many have said to me too, with how complete a game you're playing right now. I mean, you're scoring, you're rebounding, you're playing defense, you're getting steals, you're making assists. You have to feel real good about your game right now.
Yeah, it's one thing I really worked hard on. I mean, I just wanted to be a better jump shooter this year, and I mean, that's going to come with time. And I mean, we just put in a lot of work this summer, and my mentality has just always been work hard, just try to be the hardest working player on the team. And I mean, we're having success right now because I mean, we got a great group of guys. I mean, our freshmen, even our older guys especially, they're starting to realize, hey, if we work hard, we can keep getting these wins. And I mean, it's been showing the past few weeks. The whole team's been doing a great job of it.
Well, you just keep going one at a time, and things will go well. What's your major, and what do you think you might want to do?
My major is elementary education, and I really enjoy that. But I think I'm gonna go back to the family farm after my playing days are done at Augustana, and I mean, that's something I really enjoy, and I can't wait to get back to Ellsworth for.
Well, you got a wonderful farm out there and great family. I've been out there before, and we're sure glad you're at Augustana. Good luck the rest of the season here, Casey. Go get them. When we come back, we'll check out the Augustana sports calendar for this week. Stay with us.
iMed Mobility offers a great selection of new and used accessible conversion vans. But our mobility solutions don't stop there. We also sell, install, and service stair lifts, platform lifts, and vehicle lifts, as well as modular ramps, vehicle alternative seating, and many other empowering mobility products. Whether in your home or on the go, iMed Mobility lets you live life free from limitations. Let us be there for you. iMed Mobility, sales, service, and rentals.
With the many priorities in your life, your health and weight can be overlooked. The team at Sanford Health has designed a plan with you in mind. Profile by Sanford delivers a simple, effective, and sustainable solution. Our expert coaches sit with you to design your plan. If you're serious about your health, we're serious about you. The future of weight management is here. Profile by Sanford.
Some are new.
I'm Marissa from Minot.
Some have been with us for a while.
Welcome to Grand Forks. I'm Steve.
Yet no matter how long they've been with Mid-Continent Communications or where they work in our region,
I'm Dean, Bismarck, North Dakota.
Mid-Continent's 1,300 employees have a few very important things in common.
Hi, I'm Bob from Watertown.
They really care about your experience as a customer.
Welcome. I'm Julie from Mitchell, South Dakota.
They're committed to delivering exciting new entertainment and communication services.
Hi, I'm Erin from Sioux Falls.
And they believe that community service, from building houses for the homeless,
Jennifer from Fairmont,
to organizing events that bring whole communities together.
Hi, I'm Cole in Bemidji.
Is just as important as providing great customer service, because connecting people, no matter how we do it, is something we truly enjoy. Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts.
Audi A4 drivers have spoken. And they rank the A4 highest in Total Quality Index in its class. Experience the new Audi A4 at your local dealer today.
Let's take a look at the Augustana sports calendar for this week. Saturday, November 30th, women's basketball is home for a non-conference game against Midland Lutheran College. That tips off at 2 o'clock at the Elman Center. Men's basketball's on the road for non-conference play at Black Hills State. That game begins at 5 p.m. Central Time. Sunday, December 1st, men's basketball completes their road trip out to the hills as they play South Dakota School of Mines and Technology at 4 p.m. Central Time. And remember this Augustana athletic information. You can hear all men's basketball games on KIKN FM 100.5 and worldwide at KIKN.com. Women's basketball games are on KXRB AM 1000 and worldwide at KXRB.com. And for complete information on Augustana athletics, go to our website, goaugie.com, where you can also get discount tickets for home events at goaugie.com/tickets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another edition of Augustana Sportscene. So long, everybody.
You have been watching Augustana Sportscene, a weekly review of Viking athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Learn more about Augustana College in Sioux Falls at augie.edu.